Hello. How are you? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm in my car again. Welcome to another episode of Motivation and Muscles with Mayya. That's me. I hope you all are doing well today. It's a beautiful day. Oh my goodness, it is. My car says it's 71 degrees. Beautiful. I am just out to get me something to eat right quick. But I kind of wanted to get on camera and talk about something that has really been irking my nerves. It's been irking my nerves because I don't quite understand. I get it, but I don't understand. And I hope that makes sense. Let me explain what I'm talking about. I've only been on YouTube as a person who is trying to consistently upload on my channel. Consistently, right? For about maybe a good solid month or a month and a half. However, I have been a watcher of YouTube content, oh my goodness, since 2008. And it might have been before then. I just know when I was a loose natural, I was on YouTube all the time watching natural hair content. I'm talking about Natural 85 and all of those. Yeah, them. I was on YouTube a whole heck of a lot. Trying to understand my natural hair through other people. Okay, whatever. But it's only been recently, and I will say within the past 7 months, maybe, that I've been noticing a trend, not just with the content creators, but with the viewers, the watchers. I want to talk about the difference between helping somebody and enabling somebody. I am not claiming to be an expert, but one thing that I know from my own personal perspective, I pretty much know the difference, and I understand the difference between enabling or helping someone. So back to me seeing this trend, I'm seeing a lot of, and I'm just going to cut to the chase, a lot of begging, slick begging. And it's something that I just, maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm old. It's me. And maybe I have a little bit too much pride to get online and beg for things that I need, especially when, and please tell me, I'm not above being corrected. But please tell me how you feel. Tell me if I'm wrong. Getting on the internet, begging for money and for items, especially when I am the one who put myself in a position to lose things or to not be able to acquire something, that thing, food, for example. So, I don't understand. Okay, that's one aspect. Someone who comes on the World Wide Web, who they beg their subscribers, make them feel sorry for them, put on a pity party for them. So it pulls at the heartstrings of the subscribers and the people who are watching to cash at them, to PayPal them, to whatever the case may be. Why? And on the flip side, as a viewer, now, I have given, and I can be, I'm very honest. I have given a total of $10 in Cash App somebody who I thought was hungry, right? I'm not missing $10, okay? Not missing $10 at all. But this is also my thing, because I am in the helping field. If you want to really sincerely help somebody, the best way to do that is to give a resource. So the person will most likely never be in that position again, if that makes any sense. So someone who needs help does not need to be enabled. And I know I'm all over the place, but please just follow me. A person who needs help does not need to be enabled. They really need help. They need resources. They need the skill. They need the know-how to overcome that situation, to pull themselves out of a situation so they won't get there again. If we just keep cash apping people, giving people money. Look at all of this doggone traffic. Lord. They never learn the lesson. I have somebody in my family right now, who for the most part always got their hand out. They always have their hand out. And I have another family member who will always go to the rescue to that person. But the person that's always in need never ever learns. It's never like, I need, so give me, and it's a one and done. It's always, I need the next month. And they never ever learn. And the thing about it is, when you do this, you rob people of an opportunity. You rob them of an opportunity to learn. It's almost like when someone digs themselves into a ditch and then they scream, please just throw me a line, throw me a ladder, help me get out. So somebody does that and they crawl out. Then they find themselves back in another ditch, right? Help me. They throw them another line, another ladder, and they climb out. But they never understand how to really dig their way out of the ditch. You rob people of an opportunity. Yeah. Do some people just need to go to jail? Yeah. Is it mean? Is it unfortunate? Maybe. But sometimes people need to learn a lesson. They don't always need to be bailed out. They need to sit in prison sometimes and do their time. And that's down to our kids too. We don't want to see our kids be in a pickle. We don't want to see our kids be in a situation. But the best way to ensure that they will never be in that situation again is to let them be in a situation and get themselves out. There is a difference between helping somebody and enabling somebody. And you know what? It works both ways. So the person who is, it's really a form of extortion. You're extorting money out of people off of YouTube. Like, that's a crime. You can't do that. And to pull at the heartstrings of people. And we already live in a situation in the world where people's hearts are so very cold. And people barely want to do anything for anybody. I get it. You can't trust people. But what we need to do as human beings is allow people to show us who they really are before we dig deep into our pockets and give. We need to watch people. Like panhandlers, I never forget. Oh my goodness, when my kids were little, I think my oldest one might have been 10 or 11 and my youngest one might have been 5, maybe. I don't know. But it was Thanksgiving time. No, it was after Thanksgiving. And we were driving, going back home because we lived in Forest Park at the time. So we were on our way home. I had a brown Blazer truck. Oh, it's hot. Right? And on the corner where there was a Checkers hamburger restaurant, whatever, there was a family, a mother, a father, and some kids. So we were just like, oh my goodness. So I stopped and I said, are you okay? What do you need? And they was just like, we need food or whatever. I said, no, they said, we need money. Well, I didn't have any money and, whatever. Okay. So I said, listen, how long will you be here? They said, not much longer. I said, listen, I don't live far. I'm going to go get you some stuff and come back. And they would tell me that they were hungry as well. Okay. I went home. On the way home, I'm explaining to my small children, the importance of giving, giving to the less fortunate, not hoarding everything for yourself, and how blessed we are to live in a home, to have food, an abundance of food. It was after Thanksgiving, so we had plenty of leftovers, right? I mean, we are blessed, right? We got home. So not only did I pack up all the leftovers that we had from the Thanksgiving, but my kids, bless their heart, got bags, like Walmart bags full of toys that they wanted to give to the kids, right, who were in front of the Checkers. We packed all this stuff up, and my kids felt really good about this, and I felt really good that my kids felt good, and it was a teaching moment, right? So we go back, and so we go back to the Checkers in the parking lot. I'm circling the parking lot. I don't see the family. I'm like, where are they? So I said, just sit here. So we're sitting there in the parking lot. Next thing you know, the police pull up beside us. And they was like, you looking for somebody? I was like, yeah, the family here, the mother, father, the kids, I wanted to kind of bring them some food, and my kids bought them some toys. So the cop got out of his car and came over into the driver's side and was like, you need to get out of here. And I was like, he was like, they don't need food. They don't need toys. It was a scam. So I kind of wish that cop, I don't know. Either way, I said, okay. So we went back home. My kids were devastated. I really hated in the moment that my kids had to hear that, because they kind of put two and two together, especially my oldest one. My youngest one didn't really quite get it because she was little, but my oldest one was like, well, what does he mean it was a scam? Like, what is, and I had to explain to her. And I almost feel like that day jaded my oldest daughter, jaded her a little bit, amongst other things. But I know as viewers, we watch other content creators and we see their situation, the little bit of a situation that they allow us to see. And we may feel some kind of connection and we want to give. It is nothing wrong with that. I think that's human. I think that's beautiful. I think it's decent. Yeah. But we need to stop and wait and ask ourselves, why are we so inclined to just give like this? See, sometimes it's not the person who's begging, but it's the enabler. You have to ask yourself, why are you so willing to give when it's really not going to help the person? I could think of one content creator right now. Every single day, this person is on the World Wide Web asking for help. Every single day. And it's like, it never stops. But people can't see that this person may or may not have a problem. That maybe cash is not the answer. Maybe bailing this person out is not the answer. Maybe this person really has some other struggles and issues that need to be addressed. And a cash app is not gonna do it. It's not gonna give it. Now, do we want anybody to be in jail? Do we want anybody to starve? No. And I deal with a lot of people every single day who need help. And I'm in a position where I can provide resources and lead them in directions. And I can tell you a lot of the time, and maybe I am just jaded, people just want you to get them the easy way out. I know there are plenty of parents I deal with who are in need of food pantry information, because they need food or clothing pantries or whatever. I provide the nearest one to them. When I check back in with them in about maybe 3 or 4 days, I'm like, hey, I sent you that resource, you needed food, did you go? And they're like, oh, no. And I'm like, but you said you needed food and you had a way to get there. Like, I connected you with what you needed. Well, can you, I've even been asked, can you go pick up the food for me? I don't know. I just think we need to just pause for a moment. Just pause. And we have to really ask ourselves, if I give this person X, Y, and Z, how is it going to help them be better? Is it going to help them be better? Or is there a trend? Are they getting on this World Wide Web every single day asking for more, for more, for more, for more? And yes, we all fall on hard times, one way or another. We all do. It's just sad. That's all I had to say, you guys. Such a touchy subject. And I know a lot of people say, well, what if it was you? What if you needed help? You're right. You're absolutely right. But I pray, I hope, and I pray that if I've ever had to come onto this World Wide Web and ask for help from a monetary perspective, that once I get that help, that I use it the way it's intended, and that it would be a one and done deal. It wouldn't be the next day coming back for more and more and more and more. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that's the reason why I pray. That's the reason why I'm so careful with my finances as much as possible, because I know stuff happens, man, But yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm not going to get on this internet and say I would never, because you just never know, right? But this is such a new culture. The culture today is no shame in begging. No shame in begging. So, all right, you guys, let me know what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost to my final destination. Yeah. Handle your business. Be kind, stay humble, pray often. Work hard. I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.